So, going back to my FNAF What If on What If Fredbear was Purple Guy, back to that, how would that affect the games as far as timeline goes? Now, I'm not going to do the whole, in timeline goes 5, 4, 2, 1, 3. So, starting off, how would this What If scenario affect FNAF 1? Well, you'd be playing as a night guard who eventually becomes one of the shadow animatronics. And so what would be happening is, it would be your standard Five Nights at Freddy's, but it would be much more FNAF 2-like. You have your mask, you have your cameras, you have your doors on two sides, and then you have a big air vent. And then, you have Fredbear, Spring Bonnie, and Freddy, Bonnie, Chicken, and Foxy. So that is pretty much that taken care of, how FNAF 1. It goes the same until after night, and you're actually playing as the phone guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that you're playing as a phone guy in this game. And then with FNAF 2, in my what if scenario, how would that be affected? It would not be affected that much. It would be practically the same game, but the puppet is no longer an enemy. And, of course, you hear about the whole, employees getting caught up in the spring locks. So that's what causes the shadow animatronics. And again, the puppet is not against you. The withered animatronics are not against you. They just kind of wander around and interfere. They don't actually kill you. Again, they're just kind of in the way of things, to put it nicely. And then, of course, moving on to FNAF 3. Now, this one would kind of be like more closer to Sister Location in a way. To where, essentially, what would be going on is you continue through like it's been, but this time you're playing as Michael, as a grown-up. And Springtrap is actually your ally now, because at this point in the What If timeline, William Afton would have already been caught up in the spring locks after being put there by Fredbear, which now means that Springtrap is on your side instead of always trying to kill you constantly. And so then following that, the game would be, again, like Sister Location, with each night being some different task, like taking down the old toy animatronics, and eventually at the end you have, like, for night 6 or something, you have like an actual little fight, kind of like a minigame fight, and that would pretty much end off the timeline because Fredbear would die and that's it.